So, stuff happened recently. The New York Giants benched the greatest quarterback of all time, Eli Manning. The President of the United States, Donald Trump, called Senator Elizabeth Warren Pocahontas while he was honoring Navajo Native Americans with a portrait of Andrew Jackson over his shoulder.
I just want to thank you because you're very, very special people. You were here long before any of us were here. Although we have a representative in Congress who they say was here a long time ago. They call her Pocahontas.
And if you don't think that's a big deal, it's pretty much the same as making a really lame joke about Jews being cheap or whatever in front of Holocaust survivors with a portrait of Adolf Hitler. Every man in Hollywood is just raping everyone left and right. Sylvester Stallone is in trouble for banging a 16-year-old girl. It was consensual, but like you can't be out here banging teenagers. And then his bodyguard came out of the bathroom, and then Stallone made the girl bang his bodyguard. So that's not like the coolest thing ever. Louis C.K. Took his dick out in front of everyone he's ever met, but he apologized and said he asked every woman first before he did it, so.
There is no greater threat to women than men. We're the #1 threat to women. Globally and historically, we're the #1 cause of injury and mayhem to women. We're the worst thing that ever happens to them.
Brett Ratner invited Olivia Munn into his trailer where he was wearing no pants, not a single pant, and he had his dick in one hand and shrimp cocktail in the other, which you can't do. You can't do that. Oh, Russell Simmons also banged a teenage girl, and just Brett Ratner was just in the room. So shout out to Brett Ratner. Just a good dude. Ray Allen was catfished by some dude named Coleman. It's not funny. It's really sad that this grown adult man who's rich and famous keeps getting catfished. But yeah, it was this guy Coleman, and he found out, and then another woman slid into Ray Allen's DMs, and it was Coleman again, which sucks. And then a third woman slid into his DMs, and it was Coleman again. So I think Ray Allen and this dude are just fucking, I'm pretty sure. So 0 white men were nominated for a Grammy for Album of the Year for the first time since 1999, which is huge, but I'm sure Beck will still win.
Oh my God.
The New York Times wrote a fun article about how hard it is to be a Nazi in America. And in the article, the Nazi that they were talking to said of Adolf Hitler, Mr. Hitler, he said that while the Nazi leader wanted to exterminate groups like the Slavs and the homosexuals, Hitler was, and I quote, a lot more kind of chill on those subjects. I think he was a guy who really believed in his cause, so, you know, Nazis are people too, apparently, so be nice to your neighborhood Nazi. That was episode 1 of a million of stuff happened recently. Come back soon for more stuff happening relatively recently. All right. Bye. Keep that wave in there, please.